We'll be sharing some videos, but this one particular, you see right there, they're going after the Christians, right? And now they're turning on each other because that's what Abba did in the Old Testament. He always would have our enemies turn on each other. So these are Abrahamic religions. So these three work together. And according to Albert Pike, they were designed for at the end times. If you guys don't know it, we're in the end times. They will turn on each other and they destroy each other, because they're all brothers and they were keeping a big secret who Abba's children really are, because these are Khazars, these are identity thieves. And now that the Christians are being hunted down, now they're going to tell the world that these are Khazars and they're not Abba's children, because all of them are Luciferian. And after you see this video, you will see why all our resources is going to the Ukraine.
Christians have been slaughtered, and there's a bunch of vacant homes and open land. The Jews, of course, have come pouring into Ukraine. As members of this audience should probably know by now, I know you know, that's their actual ancestral homeland. Ukraine in Khazaria. And these Jews aren't Semites at all. They're Khazars. Just a friendly reminder. And now that they have begun returning to their ancestral homeland, with thousands of them flying in from Israel to begin staking claims, now they've even started up their own police forces. Like those tunnel Jews. They're setting up checkpoints along the road leading into their new territories, these little Khazarian Israeli outposts. And if you're not a Jew, if you're not part of their satanic tribe, they won't let you pass. They'll even kill you. Seriously.
Because they like to put everything in movies in plain sight. I don't know how many people saw the movie Heretic, but he's right. He has the three Abrahamic religions on the table, and he tells you that they all lead to the same God, which is Satan, the Luciferian, and it's mind control. So what they did is made the whole world Luciferian without knowing it, and that includes the Christians.
You know, it's Jim Caviezel, right? I won't tell you what I call him because I'll probably get the video taken down, but he played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ for Mel Gibson. So I was watching an interview with him and I saw this hanging around his neck, so I paused it. Y'all see that word, Baphomet? That's Aleister Crowley, the Beast, 666. And he would sign his name, Baphomet, sometimes. Aleister Crowley was an X-degree OTO member, which was created by him, the Ordo Templi Orientis. And I recently had a comment removed for telling somebody to research that here on TikTok. RSS, my opinion, is Royal Secret Society because he writes about it in his books a lot. Aleister Crowley was such a perv that he would always make his capital A's look like a penis, especially in his signature. Anyways.
So we broke covenant and they took over and they established their own Jerusalem right there with that fake state of Israel. We are considered to them livestock. And what do you do with livestock? You brand it and you eat it. Those are all the missing innocent children throughout the world. And as you can see here, this is in the Illuminati pyramid, and it tells you humans, livestock, goyim, human breeders.
Bible, the central text of Rabbinic Judaism, and the primary source of Jewish religious law and Jewish theology. We have gathered a few rules from the book that Jews are taught to follow. Keep in mind, the word goyim in Hebrew means a non-Jew in English. So for M15, even the best of goyim should all be killed. Yevamot 98a, all children of goyim are animals. Baba Mazia 114b, Gentiles goys are not humans, they are beasts. Getshaz 2:2. A Jew may violate but not marry a non-Jew girl. Sander in 54b. A Jew may have sex with a child as long as the child is less than 9 years old. Taspad Jebamuth 84b. If you eat with a goy is the same as eating with a dog. Baba Mizia 24a. If a Jew finds an object lost by a goy, it does not have to be returned.
And they're Jews, not Hebrews. Don't confuse the two.
Hey friends, these are Jewish people performing a sacrifice ritual kosher way. Okay, these are their symbols. They're on all your foods. I want you to go look. Here's some more symbols I've posted here. Go look on all your condiments and foods. This is halal. They put this all into the world. You know, they pray on this food, and they put it out to the world for people to consume and eat. So these are the prayers that they say they don't do, but they actually do, and they put them all over your food. And this is my own food in my own fridge and pantry. So I took some pictures here for you to all see. They're everywhere. They're in your vanilla. They're in your corn syrup. I don't understand why Jewish people got to be in my salt or in my, paprika, but they got to be, So this is coalition of rabbis, in my tomatoes. I got Jews hiding in my cream, hiding in my pickles, hiding in my relish. Why is a Jew in my maple syrup? It's made by a tree, but it just makes no sense to me. But I understand what's going on very clearly. And here's some Bible verses. We're not supposed to be eating this stuff by these people. Do you think these people are holy and they should be blessing your food? Look what they're doing. This is insane. I'm not listening to this. Is crazy. This is food sacrificed to idols. These people are put in the corner because they're bad people.
You go to Jehovah's Witnesses, human opinions, buffoons. Go to the Mormons, same crap. Seventh-day Adventists, all of them. They've all got their patented version of the same rubbish lie from Rome. As to the theology that is now studied in its place, it is the study of human opinions and of human fancies concerning God. That's all it is. It is not the study of God himself in the works that he has made, but in the works or writings that man has made. That's what the churches are up to. He calls Christianity a dag on the spiritual evolution of the human race. Like a sheep has a dag on its bum. That's what Christianity is. It's like a dag dragging us back into the world of superstition, killing scientists like Galileo Galilei, and murdering prophets of this true wisdom. Has been opposed to the study of the universe, how God made it. It's been opposed. That's the enemy.
To take all of the evil and all the badness in the world, the wars, the bloodshed, the hypocrisy, the lies, it will lead you back to the Catholic Church. Because you have to remember that for 2,700 years, Rome has dominated Europe. Under the old Roman Empire, the Caesars were God, and they dominated Europe. And Europe dominated the world. Europe dominated the whole planet, and Caesar dominated Europe. And when the Roman Empire collapsed, it continued without let up. But now it was no longer called the Roman Empire. It was called the Roman Universal Religion, or the Roman Catholic, because Catholic simply means universal. This is why I found out many years ago, Universal Studios, the land was owned by the Catholic Church. That's why it's called Universal, because Catholic is Latin, universal. My father and my family were all Catholic. So I'm not criticizing the Catholic people. I'm talking about a corporation that was been in power for like 1,600 years. The Vatican has dominated Europe, and for 1,600 years, Europe has dominated the world.